Hello and welcome to Miniature Tube. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made this miniature ottoman which matches the miniature bed I made last week. So let's get into it. So the first thing we are going to do is basically build a box. For this I'm using 2mm MDF board, but you can also just use cardboard. This box is going to be 3.5 inches in width, 1.5 inches in depth and 1 inch in height, and I will list the measurements of each part on screen. Now that the box is made, we are going to be using these miniature hinges so that the lid will open and close. And don't worry, they aren't as complicated as they look. I'm going to attach 2 hinges at the back inside of the box, and using my craft knife I'm going to carve out an indentation that the hinges will rest in. Using wood glue, I'm going to glue the hinges in place. Whilst that dries, we're going to move on to making the lid. For the lid, I'm going to be using some material, a piece of cardboard cut to 3.5 by 1.5 inches, a piece of foam roughly cut to the same size, and a piece of paper. This is the most important part. It's our guidance for our sewing. Speaking of sewing, we will need our sewing kit. So today I will just be using some sewing needles and a thread which is the closest colour to my material. I will also be using some beads. And the ones I have decided to use today are these clear ones. So begin by gluing your foam to your material. Then we're going to place our guide on top. I've not had a chance to explain it yet, but you will see how we use it in this video. So grab our sewing needle and thread, and we've got our beads. Choose one of the dots on your guide and push the needle all the way through until it comes out of the other side. Once you have pulled the thread all the way through, we're going to pick up one of the beads onto our needle and we're going to push it all the way down the thread until it reaches the material. We are then going to push our needle back through and out of the bottom, pull the thread tight so the bead is secured in place. We are then going to repeat this for each dot on our guide. Once I've completed the pattern on my guide, I'm going to trim my material and glue it to the back, just like so. Just like the bed tutorial last week, I'm going to be using this wood strip to cover the box I made earlier. Now we have got all our parts, we can begin assembling the ottoman. First I'm going to glue the cardboard we cut earlier to the hinges. Make sure that the wood side is facing the bottom. That is the side that will be seen when the lid is opening and closing. Now all we need to do is attach the cushion on top. All complete and ready for my miniature bedroom. What I like most about this piece is that it can go anywhere in the room. I can place it at the end of the bed because it's matching, or I can place it under the window as a window seat. So we have made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like and subscribe for more videos.